Hi everyone, my name is Father Sam Kachuba. Welcome to Faith Friday. I went fishing the other day, and while I was fishing, it's very meditative, it's calm, it's quiet, there's nobody else around. So there I am standing in the river, and I'm casting, and this is a good time, it's nice and quiet, there's nobody else around. I'm going to pray for a little. I'm going to pray my rosary. So I started praying the rosary while I was fishing. And as I'm praying the Hail Mary, all of a sudden the thought came to my head that this is exactly what it looked like in The Godfather Part 2 when Fredo was fishing in his little rowboat and then he got killed. So I started thinking now about Godfather and Part 2 of the movie, and then I started thinking about how Godfather 3 was no good, and all these thoughts start coming into my head, and pretty soon I was reciting lines from Blazing Saddles, and I don't know what had happened. I had certainly stopped praying the rosary, but there I am all distracted and my mind's everywhere else except on the rosary. I thought, this is exactly what happens when we pray sometimes. We get distracted sometimes too easily. Other thoughts come into our head, and sometimes those other thoughts are important thoughts, like I have a lot of things to do today, I've got a meeting coming up, I've got people who I really need to speak to. And other times they're totally unimportant thoughts, like I wonder which Godfather movie is best and what line from Blazing Saddles can I recite from memory perfectly. So when it's unimportant stuff, what should we do? Well, like the water of a river, we've got to let it just pass us by. And so when you get distracted in prayer, just let that thought, that distraction kind of go past you. Just let it go. You don't need to hang on to it. When it's important things that are distracting you, when your mind starts turning to those tasks that you have ahead of you or that stuff that's going on, that can be a good opportunity and an invitation to just offer a prayer to God for that particular thing, person, event, whatever it might be. But most importantly, when we find ourselves getting distracted, we shouldn't get discouraged. It's easy to get discouraged when we find ourselves distracted while we pray, because we think, I should be doing this better, I should be better at it, I should be more perfectly attentive. Don't worry about that. Instead, when you find yourself distracted in prayer, just come back to the Lord. Lord, I'm distracted, I'm struggling a little bit, but I want to be attentive. I want to listen to you. I want to spend this time with you. And when we do that, when we catch ourselves in the midst of our distractions, instead of losing that prayer, we're able to return to it, and it bears more fruit for us. I got distracted praying my Hail Marys, praying my rosary, and I went back to it. I didn't catch any fish, but that doesn't matter. I got back to praying, and that's where the Lord wants to meet us, is in prayer, distracted or not. God bless you.